and welcome back to my YouTube channel where I share all things photography. For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Desiree and I am a senior portrait and wedding photographer located in Wichita, Kansas. Photography is my passion and getting to educate and help others grow is my end goal with this channel. Today, we're going to be talking about 5 must-haves that you need to start taking awesome pictures today. So let's get started. Number 1 is obviously going to be a camera. I recommend Sony because in my opinion, they have the best and easiest setup. If you're going to start out on a budget, I would definitely recommend starting out with the Sony a6000. I used this camera for a really long time and had my start with it until I finally upgraded to the R2 and my a7 III. If you're wanting something a little more professional and you have a little bit bigger of a budget to spend, I would definitely recommend getting the Sony a7 III just because it's the best full frame and dual card slot camera Sony has to offer for beginners. It's definitely a higher level camera, but it's so easy to use. I would definitely recommend this camera for a beginner. Number 2 is going to be your lenses. So most cameras that you buy online, like from Best Buy, KEH Cameras, and Amazon, are going to come with a kit lens, which is basically a simple zoom lens that has an aperture starting of 3.5. There's absolutely nothing wrong with using these to start out, but if you're wanting to start out with a more higher quality lens, I would definitely recommend your Nifty 50. Nifty 50s are perfect all-around lenses that are good for seniors, maternity, families, and even weddings, just because they have a 1.8 aperture, so it's great for low-light situations and portraits and just getting the beautiful bokeh in the background. Now, I'm not saying to pick up your camera and immediately go out and start shooting weddings just because you have a Nifty 50. Definitely do not do that. I do not recommend that at all. But if you're wanting to start off with a better quality of a lens, definitely look into a Nifty 50. Number 3 is going to be SD cards. So you can get SD cards anywhere, literally, from Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon. Any store that basically sells equipment is probably going to have SD cards. I definitely recommend the 64 or 120 gigabyte card just because I feel like the 32s don't hold enough space for me. I'm definitely an overshooter. So if you have that problem, I recommend getting the 64 or the 120. Now I know how tempting it is to delete the bad pictures during a session or like when you're just going out and practicing, but please, 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 please do not do that. Deleting pictures straight off your camera when you're at a session or you're just practicing can either A, cause the camera to, not the camera, but it can cause the SD card to corrupt and you would lose all of your images, or B, you might end up liking the deleted pictures. I never delete pictures from sessions just because 1, I don't want the SD card to corrupt, and 2, sometimes I find that I actually like the photos that I wanted to delete in post-processing. So definitely do not delete pictures during the sessions. I do recommend, however, if you have already backed up your SD cards, you've already sent the album to your client, format the SD card in your camera, and every manual for your camera, or the manual for your camera, should tell you how to format that card. Number 4 is going to be editing software. So Lightroom is my number 1 go-to. I don't even use Photoshop. If I use Photoshop, it's for something serious. But Lightroom is a super simple and professional tool that photographers use to edit their pictures. It is really easy to just go in, create the album, and start uploading those pictures immediately. They even have presets and recommended edits that you can use until you finally find out like your style. So definitely super simple to use. I highly recommend it, and it's what I use. Number 5 is gallery delivery. I have no shame in telling you that I started out using Google Images to send my clients their galleries. However, a few clients would complain saying that it's not professional. So before you start using Google Images to send your clients their galleries, I would definitely recommend Pixieset. I love Pixieset. I still use Pixieset. It is a professional tool that professional photographers use to send the clients their galleries, but not only can you do that with Pixieset, but you can also build contracts, you can send invoices, and they even have customizable templates to build a professional website in no time. I honestly really love Pixieset. It's super simple to use, user-friendly. So before sending clients their pictures through Google Images, definitely think about getting Pixieset, and it's affordable. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really hope you learned something valuable and helpful to help you start taking pictures today. If you loved this kind of content, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.